No, investors like you and I are keeping silver off the market because we're buying it and putting it into our...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
And so you're putting upward pressure on the price of silver.
Okay.
And there's going to come a time when the drawdown on COMEX is going to be such that there won't be any physical silver left. That hasn't happened yet, but it is happening with gold.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a schedule right now, before the end of the month, people who are taking delivery are going to consume, if they do go forward and carry out the plan that they've initiated to take delivery off of COMEX of gold, they will take down approximately half of the available gold that COMEX has. Well, if that happens again in June, which is another big month, COMEX won't have any gold left. They'll have to go find it someplace.
You know, I appreciate your saying that and telling us how bad it really is or how good it really is for those that want to invest in it. But let me just also add that, you know, I made that comment that when the S&P goes below 750, it's all over. You know, the fat lady's going to sink. I still stand behind that because I believe that we have been weakened so badly that we can never go back again. Now, you said if we get over 8,000, we've got some breathing room, which we have. But do you agree? Well, I'll tell you what. Let me go to poor Stan in Missouri, who's been holding for so long, and then we'll come back to what my issue is. Stan in Missouri, you're on the air with Bob Chapman. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, Joyce and
Hi there.
Bob. Several years back, I pulled out of the banking system. I'm going to tell you why. I banked over a small town of Ionia, Missouri, and the bank had been in business for 99 years. They went out of business. And now, as Bob knows, the banks are profiling people at the banks. They've got to sign up that if any new customers that come in there, they run a background check to make sure that they're not laundering drug money or involved in terrorism. And Joyce, they're even doing that with customers that banked there probably 20 or 30 years.
Yeah, but they sure can't find where Madow's money is,
That's
can
right.
they? Made out. Hey, stay right there. Stay right there. Both of you will be right back after this 3-minute break. Yeah, can't figure out what Madoff did with his money. Just can't imagine. Stay tuned. Back in 3 minutes with the Power Hour.
The FDA, the FTC, Big Pharma, and the established medical cartels subscribe to John D. Rockefeller's philosophy, competition is sin. This is precisely why laws are being passed and restrictions are being made to prevent your learning about and having access to herbs and spices. For thousands of years, mankind relied on herbs and spices to ward off and cure diseases, but they don't want you to know this. The people at North American Herb & Spice have been providing the best natural herb and spice products for years. The Power Hour carries the entire line of North American Herb & Spice products, but now it's up to you to learn as much as you can and to stock up now on them before their availability is restricted. Call 877-817-9829 or visit thepowermall.com to order your North American Herb & Spice products and ask for a catalog. Listeners to the Power Hour know the value of good health and the value of learning about and using the fine products from North American Herb & Spice. Call us at 877-817-9829 or visit thepowermall.com. Don't let Big Pharma, the FTC, the FDA, or anybody dictate what you can or can't do with your body. Call 877-817-9829 or visit thepowermall.com.
Times are tough right now, and people are unsure about our future. The economy is hurting, even though there are powers that would make us believe differently. Banks are failing, and the gold buyers are buying. Question: with all the chemicals being put into our air, how do you use gold when you are very sick or dead? Investing in precious metals is smart. Investing in your health could be smarter. Life Change Tea changes your life just by drinking our tea. Detox from deadly chemicals, flush poisons that cause harm to your organs, and lose unwanted pounds that bog you down. Call us, 928-308-0408. Again, 928-308-0408. Or you can order online at getthetea.com. That's getthetea.com. Life Change Tea. We're changing lives.
Attention gardeners, this is an urgent GCN self-reliance update. GCN has just discovered a new bioactive superfood for garden plants, flowers, and herbs. It's called ProtoGrow, and it's so effective at producing rapid plant growth that it seems to almost force plants to grow like crazy under practically any soil and light conditions. Now, here's the best part for our listeners who garden for self-reliance. ProtoGrow's unique blend of C nutrients maximizes mineral uptake and dramatically increases bloom set, creating maximum plant growth in minimum time. ProtoGrow works by providing geometric keys which have the capacity to to actually unlock the genetic code for nutritional uptake in plants. ProtoGrow's full-spectrum plant fertility means fruits and vegetables with extraordinary taste and up to 10 times the nutritional value. And if you want to double or triple the potency of herbs or wheatgrass, you can. If you want to grow nutritionalized superfoods with non-hybrids, it's now easy. GCN listeners who want to grow dirt cheap superfoods should visit the ProtoGrow website at growlikecrazy.com. That's www.growlikecrazy.com or call 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Monday edition of the Power Hour. Coming up on 55 minutes past the hour, or whatever hour you're sitting in. This is Dave.
And Joyce, thank you for joining us in the Power Hour today. We're talking to Bob Chapman, and we've got Stan on the line, a bunch of callers here that we need to get to. Stan is talking about banks profiling. Your comment, editor of the International Forecaster newsletter, Bob Chapman, your response, please?
I'm getting information from subscribers worldwide that the United States government is forcing this upon other governments to do the same thing.
Okay. All right. That's encouraging. Let's go to Steve.
This is worldwide, and the reason why is they want to be able to grab everybody's money.
Right.
When they want to grab it.
Well, look at Credit Suisse.
And this is really what this is all about. It's their money from their point of view, not yours. Mm-hmm. And that's why gold and silver coins are so important. You buy them and you put them away and you got them in your safe along with your weapons, and if government wants them, they're going to have to come and get them.
Okay, and Stan, thank you very much for the phone call from Pettis County, Missouri. Let's go to Steve in Chicago. Steve, you're on the air. Go ahead, please.
Yes, Bob. A couple issues. Number one, what did you think of Sarkozy's comments about Obama not being up to the level to make decisions and having other people calling all the shots? Number two, I see that Israel has recalled its ambassador to Switzerland over this Holocaust denier, Ahmadinejad, from Iran. The reason for that is because the minister-president of Switzerland met with this Iranian at a UN conference. Go ahead, Bob.
Well, I don't think it's Israel's right to dictate to any other country. So I think the Swiss will handle it the way they want. And what Israel wants is no dissenting opinion. It has to be their way or no way. And that's not the way the world works. And if they want to have dictatorial Zionist government in Israel, that's their business. But they shouldn't want to or think that they can impose it on Switzerland or anyone else. What was the first part of the question?
The question about Sarkozy's comments that is an internal cabinet
Sarkozy
member.
is controlled by the Rothschild family and others, other Zionists, if you may, and he takes orders. So it's like the pot calling black. Incidentally, Sarkozy, who is the president of France, he is a former operative for the Central Intelligence Agency and the Mossad. So I think people should keep that in mind. As far as the President of the United States is concerned, he's taken orders from the same group of people.
That's right.
Sarkozy should really, for his own benefit, keep his mouth shut.
You know, I saw a meeting that Ahmadinejad had the other day in Iran, this big meeting, you know, podium there, he's speaking, and behind him is a big light blue and orange emblem. And I'm thinking, since when did Iran adopt the color that Israel is using, which is light blue? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. That's not even their colors. It's all one world. It's all one game, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go to Dave in Texas. Thank you, Steve, for the phone call. Dave in Texas, you're on the air with Bob Chapman. Go ahead, please.
Good morning. I was going to have mentioned I have an idea of what I personally would see done in terms of taking back the money supply, so it would be our money again instead of supposedly their money. The way I see it is we should replace the Federal Reserve with having the Treasury directly issue constitutional dollars backed by verified assets, obviously certainly including gold and silver, if not limited solely to gold and silver, and shut the Federal Reserve down and replace all Federal Reserve notes with constitutional U.S. Treasury-issued dollar notes.
Okay, stay tuned. Stay through this break. We'll be right back in 1 minute, 10 seconds, and we'll get Bob Chapman's response to your question. Thank you, Dave in Texas. Stay right there. We'll be right back. 1 minute, 10 seconds. This is Joyce and Dave and the Power Hour. Remember, next hour, NAISstinks.com. Daryl Dickinson. He doesn't mince words. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.